As Achievement Hunter transitioned from achievement guides to Let's Plays, Ray initially loved them, but after a couple years, Achievement Hunter had been keeping the exact same schedule of the exact same games every single day, and Ray was starting to get really tired of it. Meanwhile, in December 2013, his now wife Tina introduced him to streaming, which he now started to love doing. He loved the feeling of hanging out with fans and playing games, which started to change how he felt about Achievement Hunter, because he felt that they were getting stale, doing the same thing, Minecraft and GTA, Minecraft and GTA, Minecraft and GTA, every single week, over and over and over again.
And I just felt, we had kind of plateaued because we haven't really changed. Like all these people, like Game Grumps, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, all these guys have just like soaring, and we were just kind of like stagnant.
And in around 2014, after years of this, Ray was starting to care less about Achievement Hunter, and it even became a running joke that Ray hated his life. But it was actually true, he was miserable.
Quite an actual victory, of course.
People wonder why I don't participate, because when I win, I lose. When I lose.
Meanwhile, he was falling more and more in love with streaming, and as his love for streaming grew, so did his indifference for Achievement Hunter. And all this culminated in the filming of Laser Team, where a huge chunk of Rooster Teeth was out shooting the movie, meaning those left behind, like Ray, had to work extra hard to fill in the gaps.
Oh my God, how can I forget?
You guys were gonna do laser. You guys were going off to do Laser Team, so we were like,
we had to film for like 10 hours.
And months and months of content. We were down to that last day, and we were like, just slammed. And I could see it. I was like, this. I knew, I was like, this is what it's going to be like from here on out. And I could see how unhappy you were.
So Ray, already being tired of Achievement Hunter, was forced to work even harder and make even more of the videos that made him miserable. And at this point, he was so burnt out and unhappy that he completely stopped caring.
I was burnt out. I self-admittedly didn't care, and I feel bad about that looking back at it now, because I was tanking the videos because I was just like, what am I doing? Clearly I want to stream.
Ray was already considering leaving Achievement Hunter to stream full time, but he never did it because he was afraid of the uncertainty. But now, after this, he decided it was time. He was going to leave and find his own path. So he called for a meeting with Jeff to tell him he was going to leave Achievement Hunter.
This meeting I had with Jeff was the worst 20 minutes of my life. Sure. It was super emotional, and I'm just like, I'm gonna leave and do streaming full time. Jeff was super nice, super kind, super understanding, but it's just I would have rather died than have that meeting.
Jeff understandably didn't want Ray to leave, but deep down, he knew that Ray was making the right decision, because he himself had to make that exact same choice many years ago when Rooster Teeth first started.
I had a really good job working at Telenetwork. I was about to be promoted to vice president of the company, and then I wanted to take a chance and work for myself. And the people at that company were like, "You gotta swing. You gotta take a chance. Go for it." And so I did, and that was Rooster Teeth. And this was Ray's Rooster Teeth moment.
And after this really emotional meeting, Jeff was super bummed out, so he went to Michael for emotional support. And Ray left with a bang, moving out to stream full time, being both excited and terrified of what would happen next. Ray understandably was terrified, not knowing if he just made a huge mistake by throwing away the career of a lifetime. But on April 18, 2015, he had his first independent stream and quickly gained thousands of viewers. From the first seconds of the stream, he was overwhelmed with tips and subs, with some viewers even getting into a tipping war, giving Ray thousands of dollars.
It's godlike right now.
Oh shit! What? Revelize with a $1,500 donation. Holy shit! What was T-Rex's? What? T-Rex! I gotta walk away. I'm glad my mom's proud of it. I'm gonna fucking cry on stream like a baby.
It's estimated that Ray was tipped well over $10,000 in the first stream alone, showing that even though he had left Achievement Hunter, the fans still had his back. Ray had continued streaming, with his now wife Tina streaming herself and being his support. She started as a fan, then through their mutual friend Mike Kroon, became friends in 2012 and bonded over playing Call of Duty together. They eventually became the best of friends, and after Ray asked her out, they started dating, loving each other's silly personalities.
Ray's naked behind the camera. If you guys could look that way, you would see naked Ray.
Big dick swinging!
With Tina being a streamer herself, she would stream with him pretty regularly and basically sorted out his entire life.
Yeah, no matter what issue there was or whatever I wanted or dreamt up, she would make it happen. And to this day, she still helps me because I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to this shit. She sets it up, I hit start, and if it doesn't work, I'm like, Tina, help! Yeah, without her, I would not be where I am. Literally, she was the best thing that's ever happened to me.
And on top of all that, she also did her greatest accomplishment and did the impossible and actually taught Ray how to drive.
Car started!
Now put in drive and floor it, right?
We need a new car. 3
Stop.
people are dead and a house is on fire.
Stop.
So Ray not only found the career he was meant to be in, but he also found his soulmate, so he put a ring on it and married her. Speaking of the things that Tina does, the two of them have been wanting to start a merch company for a while, and on September 2018, on Ray's birthday, they were finally able to make it happen, starting the company Framerate Merch, with Tina being the head manager of the store. They started this because they wanted to be able to make whatever they wanted without having to negotiate with a middleman, and they chose the name Framerate because they wanted it to be about gaming in general and not just about Ray and Tina. And with Tina managing the store and Ray promoting it, it's been incredibly successful, starting out in their tiny little garage, and then in 2 years expanding to an entire warehouse, with so many items that they've lost count of how much they're selling. So that's where Ray's at now, happily married, running a successful online store with Tina, got some dogs, 1.5 million gamer score, and guest starred in the best off-topic in the history of off-topic.
They love sports.
Me and Khalifa, she's getting married.
We've had several successful sports shows.
Oh, we did. Oh, she fucking worked here. Love her work.
Yeah.
As a streamer.
Did sports ball.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever met her in the entire time she was here.
I met her in a video.
Yeah? I might have jerked off to that video.
Whenever people ask me who my favorite achievement hunter is, my answer is and always will be Ray. And like everyone else, I'm still sad that he's gone. But it's actually better this way, because Achievement Hunter has pivoted from just gameplay to things like hardcore minigolf, weird place, and hunter, which require lots of traveling, which Ray said that he doesn't like doing. He's so much happier streaming games, running the store, and hanging out with his dogs and his wife. So it may be sad for us, but ultimately it was the right move for Ray to make, because now he's the happiest he's ever been.